Good evening, Yu-Gi-Oh players and card collectors alike. You'll notice I'm a little bit louder tonight. That's because my wife is not currently asleep in another room. Hooray for that. So I am here tonight with a small package opening of the 2022 Gold Tin. I picked this up at La Boutique de Fan, and I wanted to talk tonight as I open these three packs inside about the owners of this store and how awesome they are, so that you know if you're anywhere nearby locally. And I'm just going to move this closer for a bit so you can see. If you are near here at all locally, I would advise you stop by if you're interested in any kind of cards. They're starting to stock all kinds of things. I've seen Dragon Ball, I've seen Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Um, I've seen a couple of new games that I've never even heard of. And they have a massive collection of sports cards as well. But anyways, let's get into this. As always, I've taken off the plastic ahead of time just so you guys don't see me end up cutting myself with a pair of scissors. Terrible plastic insert. I really wish they would design it a little bit better so that you could do something else with the way they store it. But then again, I don't want them to mess with my tin for storage for later either. So we got our beautiful packs. I gotta say, I love the package art on these. Very reminiscent of the season 2 of the anime. Anyways, so Mark and Metal, they run this store, and they're very compassionate, very kind people. I was in there today, and I was talking to them about wanting to advertise their channel some more, and they were very... Oh my goodness, this pack is hard. There we go. They were very supportive of me starting up my YouTube channel and encouraged me greatly to get out here, and they were happy to have me promote them on the channel as well. And I'm just really glad that I was able to pick this up for you guys while I was there. So we've got an Ice Jade Tenora, a Fabled, nice. I've been planning to build that. Oops, pulled two by mistake. Dragoonini Knight. Oh, we're pulling way too many by mistake. Arm Dragon Lightning. A Flying Red Carp. You've been seeing that one for a bit. It's got a good effect. Nice. That is by far the best out of the 3 Sacred Tree Beasts to pull. So I'm very happy with that. Ooh, Wind Witch Diamond Bell. Non-tuner Wind Monster. Sweet. That's a pretty cool card. Alright, some Floandries. I'm eventually planning to build this deck. I haven't yet for just a lack of funds. I'm always interested in other decks first, but I have a neat little collection on the side for these. Book of Lunar Eclipse. Discard one card and target 2 face-up monsters and change them to face down. Ooh, sweet. They've upgraded Book of Moon. Stardust Synchron. I just updated my deck that had Synchrons in it. This one might have to go in there, or at the very least some other deck that has those. Sprite's Blessing. Ooh, nice. A ritual summon of any light monster. That is awesome. I have a perfect deck for that one to go in. Oh, sweet. A Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. I just pulled a bunch of that earlier in the black boxes that you've seen me open about a month or so ago, but this is pretty awesome. Fabled. I don't know what you are. Fiend Tuner. Huh. Ice Jades. I don't play Ice Jades yet. Materiactor Gigadra. Huh. Magic Key Duo. And a Judgment of the Branded. Sweet. Solid first pack. Lots of cards I can use. Lots of cards that I will be using eventually. Pardon the coughing. I seem to have picked up a cold from my wife. Happens a lot in my house. But the one thing I wanted to tell you to sell you guys, well, selling you is kind of mean, or is a bad way to put it. How do I want to say that? The one thing I wanted to say to you guys, to explain to you just why Manon and Mark are such great people, is I have a little story I wanted to tell you about. And I'll open this first so you can get the ASMR. Gotta preserve that package art as best we can. Alright, let's try not to go past the cards this time too fast. Nice. Arm Dragon level 5. Icy Breeze Refrain. Ooh, it's about the Wind Witches. Cool. Beetrooper Landing. Oh, sick. I needed this card for my insect deck. I was trying to buy a few of them, but I was only able to get my hands on one. Magic Key card again. Edda the Sun Magician. Huh. Okay. Laundry Trap. Is that something to do with Dragon Maids, I assume? Nice. A live twin Lila treat. A Ghost Mourner and Moonlight Chill. I love all these zombie tuners with the 1800 defense. They all have such awesome artwork. Apex Predation. Dogmatica Genesis. Crossout Designator. Nice. Ooh, that's a new one. I've never had that one before. Cool. Brandon White. Ooh, a new Magic Key Fusion. Nice. Cynet Crosswipe, and sweet, another Shinobi insect. Perfect for my insect deck that I'm finishing up relatively soon. One more pack. So my story. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. You'll notice I do that a lot. ADHD. It's fun times. I went to Mark and Manon's store about a few months back, and I went to pick up a box of the 25th anniversary Invasion of Chaos set. And I had gone up to the counter, given my debit card, payment, and it was declined on their end, but it went through on my end. And I was really surprised because I've never seen that before, and they hadn't really seen that either. And somehow the money just ended up lost in cyberspace. And because it was lost in cyberspace, they they had a choice. They could either try and trust me, or they could ask me to trust them. Um, I could have left the product there and waited for the money to come back to my account, hopefully. And if it never did, then I guess I would be out of luck. Or they took a chance. They would take a chance on me, which is what they did. And they let me walk out of the store that day with that product. And that's over $100 worth of product that they let me walk away with, under the hope that I would return if the money didn't go through to their account and came back to mine to reimburse them. That kind of trust and willingness to believe in other people is the reason why I love that store. They do great service. They are willing to order things for people, which is great. But when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, the fact that they would be willing to trust other people that much and hope that you wouldn't burn them by just taking the product and running, I mean, it's phenomenal. It's something that you won't see elsewhere, I don't think. Not a lot these days, at least. And so that's why I have been doing a lot of videos lately trying to promote their store and supporting them, because they give me great product. First off, you've seen a lot of my pack openings lately. Most of those have come from their store. And otherwise, they're just great people. It's hard to come across great people like that. So, anyways, I'm going to open this last pack for you guys and we'll call it a video. That's a new one for me. Some musical sea serpents. I have a whole ton of this card and none of the other Sue ships. Bee Trooper Squad. That's a solid card for an insect deck too. Link Apple. It's cute. It's like a little Tamagotchi almost. That's the Magic Key card I had before. I really need to get my hands on some of the effect monsters so that I can actually do that. Summon them. Floandries in the Dreaming Town. New Floandries card for me. Bee Trooper Scout Buggy. You cannot special summon monsters except insects. If this card is normal special summon, you can special summon. Oh. So basically, if you have more of him, you can get a whole bunch on the field. Cool. Beast King Unleashed, once per turn. Huh. Ooh! I think that's a new one for me. Oop, sorry guys, I bumped the camera pretty bad. One sec, I'll fix that for you. There you go. I don't think I've had her before in my collections of the zombie tuners. Nice. Beautiful Danger Disturbance Disorder. I have a couple of decks I'm running Dangers in, so that's pretty awesome. Oops, my finger slipped and we got two cards shown. Nice. But Rudy Rose Dragon is definitely the queen of this pack. Oh my god, I've been wanting to get this card for a while and it's just always too expensive for me. I haven't checked the market prices in the last few months, but the last time I checked it, I think it was like a $20 card. I'd rather buy a tin. Oh my goodness, what a pull that was though. And this is pretty sweet too. Another Materia Reactor Gigaboros this time though. Huh. Magic Key Locking. Gizmic Inaba, the Hopping Hare of Hakuto. Is that supposed to be like Inaba Right Rabbit if it was a machine? A spirit that became a machine. A Magic Key Ritual Monster. And a Senvelon and a Gukan Ship Shiro. My hands were a little bit off tonight. I'm sorry about that. Like I've said before, my hands have a bit of a tremor issue in them, and I feel bad for spoiling a couple things there on you guys, but I gotta say, that right there just made my night, and I hope it made your night too. Thank you for joining me, guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon for hopefully another pack opening. Take care.